Pelajaran nomor 82. Saudara pendengar, hari ini kita akan berlatih untuk bertanya dan menunjukkan arah di tempat yang asing. Iwan dan Chris dalam perjalanan menuju ke kota bertemu dengan seorang gadis yang kelihatannya tersesat.
Excuse me, can we help you? You look lost.
Yes, please. I'm looking for the railway station. Can you tell me where it is, please?
Sure. It isn't far from here.
Good. I have to catch a train in half an hour.
Ada beberapa cara untuk bertanya di mana letak suatu tempat. Pertanyaan yang paling langsung ialah,
Where's the railway station, please?
pertanyaan tadi biasa bentuknya.
Where's the railway station, please?
Akan tetapi, biasanya pertanyaan kita tidak begitu langsung dan lebih sopan. Misalnya,
Can you tell me where the railway station is? Can you tell me where the railway station is?
berhati-hatilah dengan susunan kata dalam bagian kedua pertanyaan tadi.
Where the railway station is?
Coba ucapkan pertanyaan itu bagian demi bagian sesudah gadis tadi. Siap?
Can you tell me where the railway station is?
Sekarang, ulangilah pertanyaan seluruhnya.
Can you tell me where the railway station is?
Bagus. Nah, sekarang coba ulangi beberapa pertanyaan lagi tentang tempat-tempat lain. Siap, saudara-saudara?
Can you tell me where the post office is? Can you tell me where the swimming pool is? Can you tell me where the bus stop is, please? Can you tell me where the bank is, please?
Baiklah. Berikut ini sebuah pertanyaan langsung tentang bagaimana kita dapat menuju ke suatu tempat tertentu.
How can I get to the station? How can I get to the station?
Atau,
How do I get to the station? How do I get to the station?
dalam hal ini, pertanyaan yang tidak begitu langsung dan lebih sopan juga lebih sering dipakai.
Can you tell me how I can get to the station? Can you tell me how I get to the station?
Sekarang, coba saudara ulangi pertanyaan pertama bagian demi bagian.
Can you tell me how I can get to the station?
Dan sekarang, ulangilah pertanyaan seluruhnya.
Can you tell me how I can get to the station?
Bagus. Sekarang, mari kita berlatih. Saudara akan mendengar nama suatu tempat, misalnya,
The beach.
dan saudara hendaknya bertanya, bagaimana kita dapat pergi ke tempat tersebut seperti berikut.
Can you tell me how I can get to the beach?
Kemudian, ulangilah pertanyaan yang betul sesudah saudara mendengarnya. Siap, saudara-saudara?
The beach. Can you tell me how I can get to the beach? The hospital. Can you tell me how I can get to the hospital? The church. Can you tell me how I can get to the church? There. Can you tell me how I can get there?
Nah, mari kita kembali pada percakapan antara Iwan, Chris, dan gadis tadi.
Can you tell me how I can get there?
To the railway station? Sure. You can get a bus.
Or you can walk. It isn't far.
Well, how far is it from here?
It's about, I'd say about half a kilometre.
Can I get there in 15 minutes?
Sure.
Berikut ini beberapa pertanyaan lagi.
How far is it from here?
Artinya, berapa jauhkah dari sini? Coba saudara ulangi pertanyaan tadi.
How far is it from here?
Coba ulangi lagi.
How far is it from here?
Pertanyaan yang lebih resmi tetapi sama artinya ialah,
Can you tell me how far it is from here? Can you tell me how far it is from here?
coba ucapkan pertanyaan tersebut bagian demi bagian sesudah gadis tadi.
Can you tell me how far it is from here?
Sekarang, ulangilah pertanyaan seluruhnya.
Can you tell me how far it is from here?
Saudara pendengar, pertanyaan lain yang serupa tentang jarak, misalnya,
Can you tell me how far the station is from the church?
menanyakan berapa jauh suatu tempat dari tempat lain. Coba dengarkan beberapa contoh pertanyaan seperti ini.
Can you tell me how far the hotel is from the railway station? Can you tell me how far the bus stop is from the cinema? Can you tell me how far the bank is from the traffic lights? Can you tell me how far the hospital is from the station? Can you tell me how far the car park is from the shopping center?
Shopping center artinya pusat berbelanja atau pusat pertokoan. Berikut ini cara lain untuk menanyakan jarak. Pertama-tama, pertanyaan yang langsung.
How far is it from the hotel to the cinema? How far is it from the station to the shopping center?
Dan pertanyaan yang tidak begitu langsung.
Can you tell me how far it is from the station to the shopping center?
Pertanyaan tadi panjang, bukan? Coba ucapkan bagian demi bagian. Siap, saudara-saudara?
Can you tell me how far it is from the station to the shopping center? Can you tell me how far it is from the station to the shopping center?
Sekarang ulangilah pertanyaan seluruhnya.
Can you tell me how far it is from the station to the shopping center?
Coba ucapkan lagi.
Can you tell me how far it is from the station to the shopping center?
Bagus. Berikut ini bentuk pertanyaan terakhir yang akan kita latih hari ini.
Can I get there in 15 minutes? Can I get there by bus? Can I get there on foot?
Coba ulangi pertanyaan-pertanyaan tadi. Siap?
Can I get there in 15 minutes? Can I get there by bus? Can I get there on foot?
Saudara pendengar, sekarang dengarkanlah semua pertanyaan tadi dalam percakapan berikut.
I want to catch the train. Can you tell me where the station is?
Sure, it's near the church.
Can you tell me how to get there?
Yes, it's easy. You can walk or get a bus.
Can you tell me how far it is from here?
How far is it from here? Well, let's see. What do you reckon, Iwan? How far is the station from here?
Oh, it's about half a kilometer from here.
Can I get there in 15 minutes? I have to catch a train in 15 minutes from now.
Oh, yes. Easily.
Can I get a bus from here?
Yes, there's a bus stop just over there.
Artinya, di situ.
Just over there. Oh, yes, I see. Thanks very much.
That's okay.
Bye.
Saudara pendengar, mari kita berlatih menunjukkan arah dengan lebih jelas.
The railway station's near the church.
Can you tell me how to get there?
By bus or on foot?
On foot. I'll walk. Can you tell me how to get there on foot?
Sure. Go straight along this road.
Artinya, ikutilah jalan ini.
Go straight along this road. Yes.
Then take the first street on the left.
Artinya, jalan pertama di sebelah kiri.
The first street on the left. Yes.
Then walk along that street about 100 meters and you'll see the station on the left.
Di sebelah kiri.
On the left.
That's it. Will you remember?
Let's see. I go along this road.
Yes, straight along this road.
Then, I take the first street on the left.
That's it. The first on the left.
And then I walk about 100 meters, and the station is on the right or left?
It's on the left.
Yes, it's on the left. Good. Well, thanks very much.
It's a pleasure.
Dalam suatu kota atau bagian kota, kata road dan street sering dipakai dengan arti yang sama, yaitu jalan. Jadi, pertama-tama kita dapat mengatakan
Straight along this road.
atau
Straight along this street.
sepanjang jalan ini. Tetapi kita juga akan mendengar orang mengatakan
Straight down this road. Straight down this street.
meskipun jalan itu tidak menurun. Dan
Straight up this road. Straight up this street.
meskipun jalan itu tidak menanjak. Kata-kata up dan down dapat berarti menanjak atau menurun. Tetapi juga seringkali dipakai untuk jalan yang rata. Jadi,
Straight down this road. Straight up this road. Straight along this road.
semuanya dapat dipakai untuk jalan yang sama. Sekarang, coba saudara ucapkan sesudah Chris. Siap?
Go straight down this road. Go straight up this street. Go straight along this street.
Sebuah ungkapan lagi yang mengandung kata straight dan seringkali dipakai ialah
Straight ahead.
artinya terus.
Straight ahead. Go straight ahead.
Coba saudara ulangi ungkapan tadi.
Go straight ahead.
Saudara pendengar, Iwan dan Chris akan menawarkan pertolongan lagi kepada gadis yang mereka temui tadi. Mereka berdua akan pergi ke Museum Kesenian dan Ilmu Pengetahuan di kota.
Hang on, we're going to the city too. We'll show you where to go.
Oh, thanks very much. I haven't been to Sydney before.
Oh? Where do you come from?
From South Australia.
Whereabouts in South Australia?
Renmark.
Whereabouts is that?
It's near the Victorian border.
How far is it from Sydney?
About 1,000 kilometers.
Gosh, that's a long way.
Suatu kata yang sering dipakai untuk menanyakan di mana letak suatu kota dan sebagainya ialah
Whereabouts. Whereabouts. Whereabouts in South Australia is it?
artinya kira-kira di mana. Coba ucapkan sesudah Chris.
Whereabouts.
Sekarang coba saudara ucapkan pertanyaan seluruhnya sesudah Chris.
Whereabouts do you live in South Australia?
Nah, saudara pendengar, mari kita kembali pada percakapan tadi.
How did you get here?
I came by train from Adelaide.
How long did it take?
About 15 hours.
That's a long time.
Yes. Well, it's a long way. I'm going back by plane. It takes about an hour and a half by plane. It's much faster.
Saudara pendengar, sebuah pertanyaan lagi yang sering kali diajukan kalau kita berbicara tentang perjalanan ialah
How long did it take?
artinya berapa lama perjalanan itu.
How long did it take?
Coba ucapkan sesudah Chris.
How long did it take?
Sekarang, coba saudara ulangi pertanyaan yang lebih panjang.
How long did it take by train?
Mari kita kembali lagi ke percakapan tadi untuk mendengarkan suatu pertanyaan lain.
Yes. It took about 15 hours by train. But I'm going back by plane.
How long will it take by plane?
About an hour and a half.
That's much quicker, isn't it?
Yes. Where do you come from?
I come from Indonesia. My name's Iwan, by the way.
I'm Meg. It's short for Margaret.
Ah, that's Chris's mother's name.
Yes. And I'm Chris.
Nice to meet you both. How long have you been in Australia, Iwan?
3 years. I've been studying engineering for nearly 3 years.
That's a long time. How long does it take to become an engineer?
4 years. I'm studying with Iwan.
How far is Indonesia from Australia?
I'm not sure. About 5,000 kilometers, I guess. Iwan, do you know?
Yes, it's about 7,000 kilometers from Jakarta to Sydney.
How long does it take by plane?
I'm not sure. How long did it take us, Iwan?
About 8 hours.
Coba dengarkan beberapa pertanyaan lagi.
How long will it take by plane?
How long does it take to become an engineer?
Artinya, berapa lama saudara harus belajar untuk menjadi insinyur?
How long does it take by plane from Jakarta to Sydney?
How long did it take us?
Pertanyaan tadi adalah singkatan dari
How long did it take for us to come from Jakarta to Sydney by plane?
Nah, sekarang coba saudara ulangi pertanyaan-pertanyaan berikut. Siap?
How long will it take by plane?
How long does it take to become an engineer? How long does it take by plane from Jakarta to Sydney?
Coba ucapkan lagi sesudah Meg.
How long does it take by plane from Jakarta to Sydney?
How long did it take us?
Coba dengarkan sebuah pertanyaan lagi.
You speak English very well, Iwan.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to learn?
Oh, years and years. I started studying when I was at school.
Coba dengarkan lagi pertanyaan tadi.
How long did it take you to learn English?
Nah, sekarang coba saudara ucapkan sesudah Meg.
How long did it take you to learn English?
Saudara pendengar, Iwan dan Chris menemani Meg ke stasiun, lalu naik kereta api, kemudian sampai di stasiun pusat di kota.
Well, here we are at Central Station, Meg.
Whereabouts do you have to go now?
To the Royal Hotel. I'm meeting someone there.
The Royal Hotel. Oh, I've never heard of it.
It's somewhere near the park, I think.
Is it anywhere near the Opera House?
I don't think so. Is it near the town hall? Yes, it's somewhere there, I think. Anyway, let's ask at the inquiry counter.
Excuse me. We're looking for the Royal Hotel.
The Royal Hotel. Yes, sir, it's not far. Have a look at this map. Now, we're here, and you go down here and take the first street on the left. Then go straight ahead to the traffic lights there, then turn right, then left, and it's about 50 metres on the right. You can't miss it.
Ah, yes. I see. It's somewhere near the park, isn't it?
That's right. It's just opposite the park.
And what's the best way to get there?
There's a bus right outside.
Coba dengarkan lagi pertanyaan Iwan yang terakhir tadi.
What's the best way to get there?
Artinya, bagaimana cara yang terbaik untuk pergi ke sana? Coba dengarkan beberapa pertanyaan lagi seperti tadi.
What's the quickest way to get there? What's the easiest way to get there?
Sekarang, coba saudara ucapkan sesudah Chris.
What's the quickest way to get there? What's the easiest way to get there? What's the best way to get there?
Baiklah. Saudara pendengar, sekarang mari kita pelajari beberapa kata lain yang seringkali digunakan kalau kita berbicara tentang letak suatu tempat. Coba dengarkan.
Renmark is somewhere in South Australia.
Kota itu terletak di negara bagian South Australia, tetapi Chris tidak tahu di mana tepatnya.
It's somewhere near the Victorian border.
Kota itu terletak di dekat perbatasan dengan negara bagian Victoria. Dia tidak tahu dengan tepat berapa jaraknya dari perbatasan itu. Coba dengarkan beberapa contoh lagi.
The Royal Hotel's somewhere in Sydney. It's somewhere near the park. Iwan's family lives somewhere near Jakarta.
Chris's family lives somewhere in Sydney.
Kita tidak tahu dengan tepat, dan hal itu tidak menjadi soal. Sekarang, coba saudara ulangi beberapa kalimat sesudah Chris.
She lives somewhere in South Australia. It's somewhere near the Victorian border. The hotel's somewhere in Sydney. It's somewhere near the park. Iwan's family lives somewhere near Jakarta.
Baiklah, saudara-saudara. Saudara pendengar, Meg, Chris, dan Iwan telah menemukan di mana Hotel Royal. Dan saat ini mereka sudah berada di dalam hotel tersebut. Dan Meg tidak terlambat. Siapakah yang akan ditemuinya?
Well, Meg's gone into the manager's office. Let's go.
But she asked us to wait.
Iwan and Chris, come and meet my fiancé, Stephen. Stephen, I'd like you to meet Chris and Iwan.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Iwan. Pleased to meet you.
They've been very kind to me, Steve. If I hadn't met Chris and Iwan, I'd have been late.
Well, I appreciate your help, Chris and Iwan.
That's okay, Steve.
Meg says you're Indonesian. Whereabouts in Indonesia do you come from, Iwan?
A place near Jakarta, Steve. About 40 kilometers from Jakarta.
Oh, yes. Meg and I want to go there one day.
To Indonesia? Whereabouts in Indonesia?
Oh, I don't know. Java, Sumatra, Bali. I've got a friend who works somewhere in Sumatra.
Oh, yes?
And I've got some Indonesian friends in Sulawesi, too. Somewhere near Ujung Pandang. They always write me letters in English for practice.
Yes, a lot of Indonesians like to practice their English like that.
Now, what about some lunch? It's just about lunchtime, isn't it?
Lunch?
Yes. Oh, didn't Meg tell you? I'm the assistant manager in this hotel. I'd like you to be my guest for lunch.
Well, that's very kind of you, Steve.
Not at all. Now, The dining room is next to the bar. If you go straight down the hall and take the second door on the left, you'll see it. The waiter will show you to a table. I'll join you in a few minutes. So, you've been to Indonesia recently, Chris?
Yes, during the last vacation.
What's the best way to see Indonesia, do you think?
Well, if you fly to Jakarta, you can go by bus to anywhere in Indonesia.
And you can go by train through Java. A lot of people like to travel by local bus or taxi or doka for short trips. There are many different ways to travel.
What's the best way to get from Bali to Java?
Well, of course, the quickest way is by plane, but you can also...
Well, that was a nice surprise, Iwan.
Yes, they were a very nice couple. Now, where are we? What's the best way to the museum from here, Chris?
Iwan, don't you know? Well, why don't you ask a pretty girl for some directions?
Saudara pendengar, sekarang sudah saatnya kami minta diri. Tetapi jangan lupa membaca bagian yang berjudul After the Broadcast dari pelajaran tadi. Dan jangan pula lupa membaca bagian yang berjudul Before the Broadcast dari pelajaran nomor 83. Dan sekarang, goodbye listeners.